If you want this reading to work for you, please don't skip ahead until we've kind of gone through the first bit so you can kind of see what's going on, because basically this video is catered to actually helping you to achieve your desires and not just like a general pick a card reading. This is actually more specific. So basically I've now started tarot coaching sessions. How this works is that you can have a tarot reading and a coaching session specifically catered to you to help you to get your desires. So let's say you're wanting to achieve a manifestation, a career goal, or have like a relationship goal. I'm going to be doing coaching on this in like a 1-hour session, but it also involves a tarot reading to help really get guidance from spirit above, but also using my knowledge that I've gathered to help you actually get to what you want and give you the exact steps you need to get there. It's basically giving you the guidebook of saying, this is what you should do, give it a go. It's going to really be beneficial rather than just like a normal tarot reading. So I'm going to be combining this in an actual pick a card reading today so you can kind of get an idea on what this is about. So I'm going to leave this introduction short because you are wanting to get straight into this. Make sure you have pen and paper just so you can jot down some notes because this could actually provide some benefit to you. But let's get straight into this. So for the first part, we're going to get to know what exactly you want. So please bear in mind this is a general reading and it isn't like specifically catered to as it would be if you got a private session from me. If you are interested, you can get all this information down below in a description, but we need to get to know what exactly you want. So on your pen, with your pen and paper, I want you to write exactly what you want. Pause this video once you've done that. And then I want you to write exactly like, what have you done to try get there? And what has worked, what hasn't worked. And then after pause this video, once you've done that, or when you're ready for the next bit, I want you to now write down, what are you struggling with? What is blocking you from getting you where you want to be? Again, pause the video so you can write this down. So now you've kind of wrote down these intentions, hopefully you have a bit of an idea of what you get having issues with, what you might be doing well, is you kind of have an idea of what you want and why you haven't got there. So you have to bear in mind, like in these sessions when I do it with you in person, if you are interested, I will make it more catered and be like, okay, this is exactly what you need to do, what we can get there. It'll be more specifically designed for you and your needs. So this is general, so please just take it to whatever resonates for you. Now for the next part, we're going to be doing the pick a card reading. Now if this was a normal session, I'll be doing this as like a normal tarot reading, but for this part we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. I'm going to do 10 minutes per card session. However, in real life this would be a 30-minute tarot reading to get you exactly where you need to be with your desires. So pick the card you feel most drawn to when you see it, and then go down below in the timestamps to see your reading. And then once you've had your reading, please look at the timestamps below for the final part of this, so you can kind of like round up everything and kind of give you guidance to see exactly where you want to go in regards to this. These are the 3 cards that we have available for you to choose from. We have Yellow Adventurine, Moss Agate and Hematite. So pick the card you're most drawn to, and this is to see what steps you should take and messages in regards to the intentions we've set earlier. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you go back to the beginning. It's only really quick, just to write down your intentions to see exactly what you need to do so this reading can work out properly for you. But anyway, pick the card you're most drawn to, and then down below in the timestamps it will have the part, or like down below will have the timestamps for your reading. Gosh, Mercury retrograde is affecting my speech really badly. But anyway, let's carry on with the video. Hello Pearl Ones, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose the Yellow Adventurine, then this reading is for you, about like messages in regards to the intentions you wrote down. Now one thing I would like to mention, like if you were to do this reading with me in person or like via video call most likely, this would be more catered to you. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Take and leave what works for you or what resonates. But anyway, I'm going to shuffle the deck and just see, let's see what steps you need to take in order to get to your desires. So, what steps do Pearl Ones need to take to get to their desires, please? We have King of Wands. Let's get a couple more cards. Steps that need to be taken. Two of Pentacles. I'm not doing reversals today. And one more card, please. Steps that the Star. Okay. So you need to step into your King of Wands energy. When we have a people card like that, it basically means it basically represents you. And I think because it's the King of Wands, I feel like you need to step into your creative passion, taking lead. I think perhaps things are a bit unbalanced now, perhaps with the masculine and feminine energy. So for example, for some of you, I feel like idea wise, you're needing to actually start making more action in regards to that, and maybe needing to come up with some new ideas. So for some of you who have already started the idea and are trying to work on something, or have already had the idea, let me rephrase that. So for those of you who've already started taking action in regards to your intention, I think you need to come up with a new idea to approach this. For those of you who haven't actually started taking any action in regards to your intention, this is your sign basically saying that you need to start taking action in regards to this. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm also getting that balance is needed. I'm getting that things are a bit all over the place, and I think that you need to really focus on doing the idea, but what's the word, kind of like relaxing as well and not worrying too much. So for example, take inspired action but surrender to the universe and trusting that things will work out. For some of you, could actually be too much in your King of Wands energy, and actually you could be taking so much action that things are all over the place and you're a bit like, oh, I don't know where to go, and just like maybe you're working so hard you're getting burnt out. There is a need to bring balance. And I feel like it's balancing all aspects of your life. That's what I'm kind of getting. Perhaps even for some of you, you're focusing so many on other things and not focusing on your desire as well. So yeah, finding balance in your life is something to be very necessary for you to like move forward and actually make this intention work. We have the Star as well, and that's making me think of like keeping what's the word, like faith, having faith that it's going to come to you, keeping up with your manifesting and trusting as well. I'm also kind of getting maybe to find ways to enjoy yourself. Still have your moments where you enjoy life and do things that make you feel good, because sometimes when this card comes out, what I'm kind of seeing is like she's like enjoying herself in a bit, you know, her foot's in the water, and it's making, sometimes we end up like being too serious that we forget to play and enjoying the journey. And I think that it's something that's important that we, you know, enjoy moments and have fun. Okay, now we're going to have a look to see what is in your advantage. What is in Pile One's advantage? Okay, we have two cards come out. All right, we have a new beginning for you, and this new beginning is going to bring stability into your life. So I think whatever is happening, it is going to happen. And I feel like it's just more of the matter of you need to either make this change with this new beginning, or you need to start this change. You need to start this to happen. And then once you do so, that's what will bring it all into fruition. Then we're going to see what is holding you back. Okay, yeah. For some of you, it's working too hard. For other of you, it's you're not patient enough. For some of you, you are like really wanting this to work out and you're like excited by it, and you're just kind of, you know, this person's waiting for these to grow so he can collect his reward basically. And I feel like this may be you as well. I think also this could even be the sign that the thing's holding you back is yourself. And it's more the case of some of you are holding back and not actually doing anything. And some of you are the opposite and actually need to start doing it. So please just take whatever resonates for you, because of course this is a general reading. So yeah, but I think you just need to find moments to enjoy. Yeah, so while you're waiting for things to happen and like getting a balance of like doing things, make sure you have time to play as well. And then once you do that, it will make the new beginning like be more of an easier process. All right, let's see what the next step that you need to do. What is one's next step? Okay, I'm actually taking this. You need to get out of your head. I think there is something that's preventing you from doing what you want to do. And I feel like the next step is that you need to actually get out your head and start making this decision of actually doing it. The reason why I put that in reverse is because actually, as I was talking about this one, was kind of thinking about the next card of what I'm going to do. I was shuffling a card and this came up upright. So what will be holding you back would be your maybe worries from the past of things working out or not working out. And perhaps it's your head that's holding you back. So it says your next step is you need to get out of your head. So I need you to do that. You need to get out of your head, have a look and think what's holding you back, what's preventing you from moving forward and making this happen and work for you. And once you do so, that's when like you start making the progress and things are going to start happening, because there's obviously this change or this beginning that needs to happen. And once you do so, you'll find a lot more ease in this, and I feel like things will come into place and it's going to be long lasting, because we have the Four of Wands and that's all about stability. Now I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards and just see what you need to hear in regards to this. Now I do actually have more questions that need to be asked, but I did say I'm keeping this to 10 minutes, so again, if you want to go more in depth with this, then feel free to purchase this reading from me. It is £40 for an hour session. You get a 30-minute tarot reading and a 15-minute lot of discussing this. So 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after. Okay, let's get one more card. So we have thinker, community, and we have regeneration. Okay. So again, the thinker is making me think of this card. Overthinking. Stop overthinking the situation. Sometimes we actually plan a lot of things before we start, so perhaps you have all these ideas of what you want to do, but you need to bring the balance of imagination and holding back and waiting for the perfect time and actually doing it. So you might have the ideas, but taking action is what's going to get you there. So I think you need to do that. Community. I think you need to get help from other people as well. Maybe you're going to get a community from doing this. So for example, for some of you might be wanting to do social media work. Let's say you want to become a tarot reader. In your community, you might want to start like social media pages and then like start communicating with others, so you can like create your business and get to know people. We have 4, 4 and 8. And for some reason, I'm just thinking of 8 and 8. Which made me think of 888. I don't know why, I was just thinking about 888, the angel number, and that means abundance is coming to you, which will make sense with the other cards we got. So I am getting that, you know, this is something that could work out for you, definitely. You just need to start changing something or doing something, especially because we had the regeneration card, and that comes out when changes are needed to be made. And once you do so, like, you'll find that things will start falling into place as well. Because again, for new beginning, this regeneration could be coming out of negative self-belief, like all the negativity, and coming out of this overthinking stage and actually start making your ideas happen. I'm getting that perhaps birds could be significant, just because I'm seeing those birds, like a sign from spirit could be birds, that this is going to work out for you. But yeah, maybe your friends want to help you, your family, talk to them about this as well. Open up to them about your desires if you feel like you can trust them and they'll support you. And when you do so, I feel like that could be a benefit to you as well. So yeah, pile 1's actually a little mini reading in regards to this. Please make sure you check out the timestamps now for the final part, so we can kind of discuss everything that's happened in this reading. And then yeah, hopefully this has resonated for you and brought you a little bit of an idea of where to go with your desire. But yeah, let's I'll see you in the next part. Hello Pile 2s, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose the Moss Agate, then this reading is for you. So just to let you know, as always, this is a general reading, so it's not going to be as specifically catered to you as if it was like a personal reading that you do with me in like this tarot coaching session, if you're interested in getting one. So please just know about that. But anyway, we're going to see like messages in regards to the intentions you've set. So I'm going to start off with tarot, and we're going to see what steps you need to take in order to achieve your desires. And the first card that came out is the Magician. Let's get 2 more cards. Right. I'm not doing I said I'm not doing reversals. I ended up doing in the past reading. I only do reversals if I feel called to it, I think. Okay, so what you need to do in order to achieve your intention. So we have the Magician, and the message I'm getting firstly for some of you is start manifesting your desires to come into fruition. When you do that, I think that will help aid the process. But I'm also getting, maybe some of you are not in the best situation right now where things are working out how you'd want it to be. You're focusing on this specific area, but behind this person we have 2 cups. I feel like perhaps you've already tried this intention that you've set already. You've tried doing things and it's not worked out. And perhaps it's leaving you feeling hopeless. You don't know where you stand with everything. And you're just a bit unsure, really. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Now, the Magician card can actually be a card that comes out that says you have everything you need. So instead of focusing on the difficult situation or the difficult aspects that you're seeing in your situation, you need to look behind you. There are other things, and kind of getting, perhaps there's another path or another way of getting to your intentions. And it's everything you have now. Now, because you're the Empress, I think you need to try and actually need to surrender a little bit. Surrender to the bits that's not working and do things to look after yourself and feel good. And when you do so, you'll kind of feel a bit more at peace of the situation, and it'll open your eyes to another way of doing things, which will then actually, you'll realize like, oh wait, I could do it this way. And the Magician is basically there to come out to say, like, you can do this. You have everything you need to get to where you are. And I think you don't realise that yet, but you will realise that, which I'm also guessing. So I think if you're really worried right now on how it's going to happen or what you need to do, I think now's your time to rest and relax. And by doing so, a new idea is going to come up. I'm not getting how it's going to happen because obviously this is a general reading, so it's different for everyone, but trust that this is going to happen. So let's see what's in your that's not the cards. Let's see what's in your advantage. So what's in pile 2's advantage with this? Justice. The idea is there. It is there. It's just, or the opportunity is there. It's just, you need to realize this. And actually, justice can also mean bring balance. So things that didn't serve you, this way that didn't work out. Justice is saying that, if it is saying that justice is being served, you are going to figure out how you're going to get to your desire and how it's going to happen. You just need to trust that. And maybe I think the universe is wanting you to step back a bit so they can maybe make a little bit of changes in your life, but then present the solution to you. All right, let's see what's holding you back. What's holding pile 2 back from their intentions, please? We have 2 of Wands, and I also got the Hermit come out. So I'm going to take the Hermit first. I think you are too stuck in your head. You need to get out of there because you're the 2 of Wands. And I think you need to, it's almost like this person's stepping out of the light and looking into the world, almost like the cave out this balcony. I don't know. Can you kind of see the picture I'm feeling? This person is stepping out into the light. I think that's what you need to do, because you can see he's got the beard here and this person's got the beard. It's like he's taken off his big coat, has come out in the sunshine and is exploring life. I'm kind of getting you're so focused on this certain way that you need to get out a bit and look for this new way, because you're too stuck in a certain way of doing things. and you need to realize that there is an opportunity out there for you, that, you know, your justice is being served. It's just, okay, for some of you, perhaps you're wanting a specific person. Obviously, please don't take this if it resonates for you. It could be that like you're stuck on like a specific person when actually Spirit is saying like relax, and actually maybe there's someone better that's out there for you, or your justice is being served. You just need to come out of this mindset of wanting a specific person and perhaps focus on the specific characteristics that this person had that you'd like to see in another partner, and then something even better is going to come along. That's what I'm getting for some of you, so only take that if it resonates. All right, so now I'm going to see what is the next step that you need to take in regards to your intention. What is Pile 2's next step, please? We have 6 of Cups, play, enjoying yourself, light-hearted energy. You guys need to start enjoying your life. Try not to be too serious about this situation. It's going to work out. You know, justice is being served to you. Take a step back. Don't focus on the cups that are like falling down, not feeling good. Play with what's standing up, you know. Enjoy the moment. And I think you're going to get rediscoveries when you turn around and come out of this darkness of feeling sadness of what hasn't worked out well, and trust that the universe has got your back. You have everything you need to make your intentions happen, for things to work out. It's just a different way is needed, and for you to get to this different way, you need to lighten up and enjoy life a bit, because when you're stressed out and trying to figure out how something's going to happen, it creates resistance and ideas can't flow to you. So if you want this to happen and to get this new idea on how you're going to go about this intention, you need to enjoy, lighten up, relax, get in your Empress energy, step back and trust that this idea is going to come to you. Don't even think, when is it going to come? When is it going to come? Don't do that. Focus on the present moment, and by doing so, it will come to you naturally. Okay, I'm now going to, I like how at the bottom of the deck it says yin, which is feminine energy, which is literally the same as the Empress. But I'm going to shuffle it anyway. So I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards, just like any final messages that you need to hear about this. So what do Pile 2 need to know about their intentions, please? Round and round. I feel like right now you are in a situation where things are just the same. You are stuck in the same patterns, and the only way for this to stop is you need to break out of this. Stop focusing on that. Focus on get a new perspective, okay? I am getting, again, for some of you who are stuck on a person, you are in a situation where you are feeling like, you know, things are just the same. You may just, it's just the same story. You're stuck on this person and you're just not really breaking out of this situation. You're just almost like feeling stuck, which my heart goes out for you if you are feeling that way. All right, what else do Pile 2s need to know, please, about this situation? Chop wood. Focus on tidying things up a bit. If things feel a bit hectic, maybe you need a fresh start and like clean your space. Okay, for some of you, if you're focusing on like wanting another person, just block them, delete everything, clear everything, because you're not going to get over them if you've still got their stuff in your house. That's another message. I'm getting kind of like stuck energy with like a lover, like a past lover. I'm getting that vibes. Oh my gosh, a massive digger's just pulled up where I live. So if things get noisy, I apologize. So yeah, if that doesn't resonate with you with the story of like a past lover and it's like something else, then I think some things need to be cleared out. Again, it could be some negative self-thoughts. Like if things are making you feel a bit crowded, just try some ways to like look after and protect your energy. And leg up, ask for some help, but also I think it's more from the universe. Maybe you've been relying on yourself for so long. You need to like have trust in yourself, but also have trust in the universe and asking for help. It will guide you and allow you to get you to where you want to be. If you need help with this situation, feel free to ask Spirit, because they are there to help you. So just know that. But anyway, pile twos, that is your reading. I hope that resonates for you. Now, don't stop just yet. Please go down below in the timestamps for part 3 or section 3 of this reading, so we can kind of discuss where you need to go moving forward. But yes, I hope that resonated for you, and I'll see you in the next part. Hello pile threes, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this hematite, then this is your reading to see any messages and steps you to take in regards to the intentions you've set. So what I'd like to mention is that this is a general reading, so this may not 100% be the exact guidance you need, and if you'd like that, I do have these readings available with the coaching sessions down below, so please feel free to check that out. But anyway, I am going to do the reading for you guys. Also, please excuse the background noise. A digger literally just pulled up right next to my house. It's so annoying because it's like the 2nd week in a row and my readings are getting a bit interfered. But anyway, that's okay. All right, let's see what steps you need to take in order for you to achieve your intention. So what steps do pile 3 need to take in order to achieve their intentions? We have 2 of Wands. What steps do pile 3s need to take in order to achieve their intentions? 5 of Wands. Okay. What steps do pile 3 need to take to achieve their intentions? Queen of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting now, what does 5 of Wands mean? Because that means conflict. So maybe some of you are going through some conflict situations. Perhaps maybe your intentions for some of you is to resolve conflict, like with a partner, like how to overcome the situation. And I think if that is your question, the first message is to make sure you get your points across, but to also remain in balance with your emotions. Try not to lash out. I think arguing could be a thing that's going on and it's not working out for you. If that doesn't resonate at all, that was just a little short message for those going through that situation. Also, my nails are chipping off. I need to get them sorted. But we have the 2 of Wands. So sometimes the 2 of Wands comes out when you have a new perspective that wants to come out, or like a new situation needs to be explored. I think now's the time for exploring different possibilities in your situation or with your intention. Let's say you're wanting to manifest something. Perhaps you need to be more specific with that, is what I'm getting. Now, for those who don't resonate with any situations where there is conflict at the moment, I'm kind of getting this could be your head. So perhaps you're having some limiting self-beliefs in general, and what is needed is that you need to try and overcome that. And the way of doing so is being in the Queen of Cups energy. Try and balance your emotions, try to be at peace, and I think by doing so that's going to help, because I'm kind of getting the energy that perhaps there is a lot of negative self-beliefs, and before you can get this to work out your intention, you need to try and find balance in how you're feeling. And I think maybe even by doing that, it's actually taking a step back from the situation in general, so you can really gather your thoughts and figure out, okay, what exactly do I need to do, what exactly is needed? Because sometimes when you are very much in your energy with different emotions, it can cause issues where you're like, okay, I don't know where I stand with this, and you try to come up with solutions, but they're not proper ones because they come from stress and worry, when actually you want your solutions to come from empowerment and feeling good. So I think you need to step into your Queen of Cups energy and find more balance in regards to the situation, and that'll help get you some more guidance, more clearer guidance. Okay, now let's see what's in your advantage in regards to this. So what are in pile 3's advantage with their intentions? Oh my gosh, okay, 2 things came out. So all right, because we have the Ace of Swords and the Moon, what I'm getting is that Spirit is saying that you can actually get out of this with how you're feeling with your emotions, because the moon card represents emotions, because you have the Ace of Swords, and that can mean about like communication, ways of thinking. It's basically indicating that you can have a new beginning. You can like get out of this and reprogram your mind and your emotions. You can get out of difficult thoughts. For those of you who resonated with the issues of a relationship or with people, then communicating your thoughts, having the opportunity to communicate how you're feeling is something that's very important, and making sure you can keep in balance with that. And when doing so, you'll have ease with just like getting situations sorted, because you're being true to yourself and what you stand in. But I think you just need to know that like with how you're feeling now about what your intentions, you can change this and get a positive outlook about this. You're not like, it's not all doom and gloom. And perhaps for some of you, maybe you are wanting to step out of this negative feelings, and basically perhaps you need to go within a little bit and figure out, okay, why am I feeling this way? And sometimes when you identify the reasons why you have negative feelings towards something, it can help you break out of those negative patterns, because you're aware of what causes you to feel like that. Okay, now we're going to see what is holding you back. So what is holding pile 3's back? We have the Star. The first thing that came to my mind that I got was that you don't believe things can happen. It's making me think of Wish Upon a Star. And I think the issue you're having is that maybe you're quite logical, and maybe you don't have belief in manifestations or making this work because of how things have turned out. And I think the thing that's holding you back is yourself, but in terms of your own beliefs. And I think you need to surrender that. Perhaps your logical mind comes in and says, oh no, that can't work, that doesn't happen. When actually, maybe surrendering and just leading with your heart. You just need to trust that you can do that, because it's almost like the lack of belief is what's holding you back, and you need to have some belief that you can make things happen and things will work out in order for it to work out, basically. All right, so we're going to see what is your current next step. What is pile 3's next step in regard to their intentions, please? All right, we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is about apprenticeship, learning, studying. So for some of you, perhaps you're wanting to do something, like perhaps if you have a goal, your next step is that you need to learn how to do it, do some research. Again, in general, if you're struggling with a relationship situation, perhaps research how to get your points across. Maybe counselling, like couples therapy, could be something that resonates for you. But I'm just getting researching, and perhaps being in a community could benefit you. So perhaps you just need to look into how to dive deep in your emotions, how to overcome like negative emotions. Like, oh, I'm getting self-help books. That could be quite significant for some of you. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting with that. So we're going to use the Oracle cards and just get some final messages in regards to this. So what do pile 3's need to know about their intentions, please? Poised, keep calm, keep to yourself. And also the Poised card actually comes out like saying things are going to work out, like, you know, things are looking good for you in a situation. So just keep it calm, keep your emotions to a emotional balanced state, I guess a way to say it is. If you are feeling like you're struggling, then do some research into, or get some help into helping with your emotions. We have the community card. Literally ask others to help you with this, and by doing so, that will help you with your situation and like make things better and flow more. I'm getting like create less resistance to your situation. All right, let's get one more card. We have co-create, literally working together. So for those who are in a relationship and having issues with that and wanting resolutions, just remember, this is something you need to do together. It's not about you finding a solution to the relationship. It's both of you coming together, co-creating as a relationship and coming up with solutions. By doing so, that will help you get through the moment and make things work out for you. But what I'm getting with the overall card, you need other people to help you, to get guidance, you know. Spirit is also there to help guide you. But I think you need to let other people in and help you, because maybe you are someone that likes to go solo, when actually I think other people need to be involved to help you through the situation. Anyway, pile threes, I hope that resonated for you. Now please go down to the timestamps below to get to the final section so we can kind of gather everything up and discuss the reading. Although it's separate piles, you'll see what's going to happen in a second, so go down to that part and I'll see you in a moment. Please excuse the background noise, my neighbour is getting work done. But anyway, now we're at the final part, and with this part I usually discuss with my clients like how they felt about the reading, asking any questions to see how they would feel about that, or what they else they need to know about the whole reading and what we've discussed. Obviously you can't really do that because it is more general, but I do want you to actually look at your notes and hopefully write some notes from this reading I gave you, the ones you chose. I want you to actually decide what plans you want to take and what steps you're going to take. What I want you to do now is to sit with yourself, looking what the next step part and also what's holding you back, what's pushing you forward, and looking at the reading as a whole that I gave you. I want you to write 3 plans of actions you can take in regards to the situation. Now this doesn't have to physically mean I'm going to start doing this now. It could mean, for some of you, from what I could remember with the readings I've given, you need to just take time to sit back and relax. You need to surrender. So your plans of actions could be, what could you do to help you relax and to be more at peace so you can channel information? For some of you, you need to get straight into it. So what plans or what things can you actually do to bring things forward and make this happen? I just saw 111 as I saw that, so that's quite exciting. But now is the time for you to take action. And action could be literally taking action or taking a step back and letting the universe take control and relaxing. So now's the time for you actually to do something from it. I don't know about you, but when I see tarot readings on pick a card, especially for YouTube, you get given guidance but you don't actually do what you need to do for it to happen sometimes. Now's the time for you actually to do it. I want you to hold yourself accountable for making this happen. The reading's given you some guidance. Okay, it won't be the full amount of guidance that you would get if you did this personal, but I wanted to try give you a little something just to help kickstart you and to also, you know, give you an idea if this is something you'd like to do with me further on. You know, okay, yes, I am promoting a product, but I also want this to be a little freebie that will give you some benefits, and hopefully it has. Hopefully it's just given you a bit of inspiration of what you can do or what needs to happen. But only you can make your desires happen. Only you can make things work. And if you want things to work out, only it's up to you to do it. And you are capable of making this happen. Everything was looking really good for all the piles, so that's what's looking really good. But now it's time for you to take things forward. So hopefully you've had an idea of what we can do. And again, if you are interested in this, I'm going to give you a bit of information about this whole product that I have to offer. So basically I offer 1 hour sessions. The first 15 minutes will be discussing what you're wanting. I will be analysing what you're saying and kind of be catering questions towards what you're discussing, and I can kind of identify what's holding you back, and I can notice in the way that you're speaking to me like what your beliefs are and everything. And then also I'll be using tarot for half an hour after that to really cater questions specific to your needs, because I'm going to ask you what you want to have this session, and by doing so I am then going to use my tarot to help you get what you want. And then after the reading I'll give you the opportunity to ask any final questions, which I can use my cards to get some info and some guidance on. And also we're going to discuss and come up with a to-do plan, like a to-do list, a plan of action for you to carry things forward so you can make this happen for you. But you know, I do also have top-up sessions. So this is something that if you want to do it as a one-off, give it a go, you can do that. You can do this as a routine. You can do this every month, every couple of weeks if you want to, or you can do it as and when. But if you purchase a 60-minute session, you can actually have a top-up session, which is half an hour, which is more 15-minute tarot reading, and then like 7.5 minutes before and after. So it's basically the same thing, but it's just a more of top up quickly, just checking how things are with everything. But yes, if you are interested, all the information is down below in the link in my description. I'm very excited to start working with you if you're interested in this, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video, which will be a normal pick a card reading, but I just thought I'd shake things up a little bit and do something that's a bit like my sessions. But anyway, I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.